I just gassed myself, just like the tear gas from basic training. Exact same thing, same effect. Let me tell you how. Crazy safety warning. If you like the Louisiana Crawfish Boil, well, don't use a pan like this. This is a stainless steel pan, so it's fine, but it has some oil residue where it got heated up in the past, where it got, the oil heated down on it. So okay, it just kind of made it non-stick, just like cast iron. No big deal, right? Okay, I cooked crawfish last week in here. Some of the crawfish I caught this summer and boiled and put in the freezer, and then I just reheated it, and I put my bunch of crawfish boil in there, my Louisiana Crawfish Boil, and I cooked it, and I pulled out all the crawfish, and I left it sitting outside, because I cook it outside, because you cook that stuff inside, and oh my gosh, it makes you sneeze and cough because of the fumes coming off of those spices. They are potent. Well, I left it outside for almost a week. I forgot about it. I come outside, got it, took it in the house, washed it really good, stainless steel, perfect, clean, no smell on the stainless steel. I smelled it, made sure there was no smell in it, soaked it really good with dish soap, cleaned it out. Okay, no big deal, right? Yeah, still coughing. Put it on the burner, gonna make some chili. So I was heating it up, then I had the lid on it, and I was gonna dump some oil in it and throw the hamburger in there to start cooking before I put in the chili. But as soon as I pulled off the lid, it wasn't that hot yet, but it was heated up pretty good, almost ready to put the hamburger in there, so it was pretty hot. But the fumes that rolled up out of there from the spices that trapped into this, it's just like, kind of like when you make your pans non-stick, that's all that is. But the spices actually stuck into that. And the fumes that came out of there, oh my gosh, I started coughing and it stinking. It was like I gassed myself. It was like tear gas, a blast of tear gas. So when you go to use a pan and use that crawfish boil, the hot stuff, that's got lots and lots of spices in it, and peppers and whatever else is in that stuff, make sure you use a stainless steel pan that doesn't have that patina layer in the bottom that you've created over, with sorry, I can't talk. But anyway, yeah, it was bad. It was like, oh my gosh, my eyes burnt, my lungs burnt. Took about 5-10 minutes before my lungs stopped hurting, because it was a blast, just like a blast of tear gas coming out of there. Yeah, that's what tear gas is made from, is oils from peppers, and hot spices, and that's what that was. And it was just a massive thing of fumes that came out, and my whole kitchen and everything just filled with that. I had to get out of my kitchen. I put the pan outside real quick, just like this, put it right outside, and I could hear my kids in the bedroom like, oh Dad, and then they're started coughing too. It's like, yeah, just that little bit right there absorbed, letting it sit outside, because the crawfish water sat in it for about 4 days, and it absorbed enough into that oil that once it got heated up, it was bad. So I'm going to get rid of this pan, because it's actually a good pan. I've had it for a couple of years. Nice stainless steel pot. And I tell you, I loved it for cooking my food and stuff, and had this heat layer on it and everything. Nice little pan. It's funny because the sides, everything's cool. The bottom's hot, warm. This stays hot. That's what's nice about it, because it's an even heating pan. And that's the brand. I'm definitely going to order an exact same copy of this one. I'm not going to let the oil get stuck in the bottom like that and try to put a patina layer on there, because it's not a good idea if you're going to cook crawfish, because that spices stays in the bottom. I've used this pan many times for making or cooking crawfish, and never ever had a problem until I got that patina layer in the bottom, which absorbed that spices. And once it heated up, it was bad. So that is your guys' safety warning. If you love that Louisiana crawfish boil stuff like I do, the powder that you dump in the boiling water, you do it inside, you're going to burn your nose. So I do it outside on my barbecue. I have one of the burners on the side. But make sure your stainless steel pan does not have a Pantene in the bottom. Or if you cook it, you instantly wash it right away. Don't let it sit outside for a couple days, because it's going to absorb in there and you're going to create some tear gas. All right, y'all. Be safe. Keep your air clean. Bye.